Good morning. I'd like to inquire about applying for a home loan.
Good morning!
You've come to the right place. I'd happy to help you with that. Have you already identified a property you're interested in?
Yes,
I've found the house I want to buy. It's located in the suburbs, and seems perfect for my family.
that sounds wonderful.
Could you provide me with some details about the property?
Like its price and location?
The property is priced at $450,000, and is located in the Greenfield area. Greenfield is a great area. We can certainly look into a loan for that amount. Have you looked into any of our home loan products yet?
I have,
but I'm a bit confused by the different options.
I want to make sure I choose the right one.
Absolutely, it's important to understand all your options.
We offer fixed rate,
variable rate, and interest-only loans.
Are you familiar with these types?
I've heard of them, but I'm not entirely sure how each one works.
Could you explain them briefly?
Of course. A fixed-rate loan means your interest rate stays the same for the entire term of the loan, which can provide stability in your monthly payments. A variable rate loan has an interest rate that can fluctuate with market conditions, potentially offering lower initial rates. An interest-only loan allows you to pay just the interest for a certain period, which lowers your initial payments, but doesn't reduce the principal.
I see.
What are the current interest rates for these loans? As of now, our fixed-rate loans start at 3.5%, variable rate loans start at 3.0%, and interest-only loans also start around 3.0%, but these can vary based on the term and other factors. The variable rate loan seems appealing, due to the lower initial rate. What are the risks associated with it? The primary risk is that your payments can increase if interest rates go up. This can make budgeting more challenging if rates rise significantly.
That makes sense.
What about the interest-only loans? When would those be beneficial? Interest-only loans are typically beneficial if you expect your income to increase significantly in the future, or if you plan to sell the property before the interest-only period ends. They can also be useful for investors. I'm planning to live in the house long-term, so perhaps a fixed-rate loan would be the safest option for me.
That sounds reasonable.
Fixed-rate loans offer stability and predictability, which is ideal for long-term planning. Would you like to proceed with a fixed-rate loan application?
Yes, I think that would be best.
What do I need to get started?
We'll need some documentation to get the process started.
This includes your ID, proof of income, employment history, and details of any other debts you may have.
I have my ID and recent pay stubs with me.
What kind of proof of income do you require?
Pay stubs are great.
We also need your tax returns for the past 2 years, and bank statements for the past 3 months.
I have my tax returns electronically.
Is that acceptable?
Yes, electronic copies are fine.
You can email them to us,
or we can make copies here if you have them on a USB drive.
I'll email them. What about employment history?
We need a letter from your employer, confirming your status and length of employment. A recent pay stub typically contains this information as well. I've been with my current employer for 5 years.
Is there a specific format for the employment letter?
It should be on company letterhead, and include your start date, position, and current salary. Your HR department should be familiar with this format.
Great, I'll request that letter today.
What else do I need?
We'll also need details of any existing debts or financial obligations.
This helps us assess your overall financial situation and determine how much you can afford to borrow.
I have a car loan and credit card.
Should I provide statements for those?
Yes, please provide the most recent statements for both.
We'll need to see the balances and monthly payments.
I'll get those together.
Is there an application fee?
Yes, there's a non-refundable application fee of $500, which covers the cost of processing your loan application and a property appraisal.
I understand.
How long does the application process usually take?
The process generally takes 4 to 6 weeks from application to approval, depending on how quickly we can verify your information and appraise the property.
That's reasonable.
Is there anything else I should be aware of during the application process?
It's important to avoid making any major financial changes or taking on new debts until your loan is approved. This can affect your creditworthiness. I'll keep that in mind. Once my loan is approved, what are the next steps? Once approved, we'll provide you with a loan offer that outlines the terms and conditions. If you accept, we'll move forward with the closing process, which includes signing the loan documents and transferring the funds. How soon after closing can I move into my new home? Typically, you can move in as soon as the seller has vacated and the funds have been transferred, which usually happens on the same day as closing. That's great to hear. I'm really looking to this new chapter. Buying a home is an exciting milestone. We're here to make the process as smooth as possible for you. Thank you. I appreciate your help. I'll gather all the necessary documents and send them over as soon as possible. You're welcome. Feel free to contact me if you have any questions or need assistance with any part of the process. I will. Thanks again for your time. My pleasure. Have a great day, and good luck with your new home. Thank you. Goodbye. Goodbye.